Hi guys. So, thought I'd catch you up on what's going on in my wonderful life. Um, I've been doing better. I have my days. Uh, I have my moments in my days where I lose it, and those are times when I actually throw things like my phone or whatever's next to me. Um, I don't know why I do that. I just kind of lose it. Um, I have done nothing. Where I've worked a few times. It's really bad. DoorDash is really bad. Even Uber Eats, at least in my area. I tried 2 areas, and it's not like it used to be. But it's enough to buy dog food, cat food, toilet paper, stuff like that. So, here's what's happened. Well, usually I make the whole Thanksgiving dinner thing for the kids, my kids, and I've always enjoyed it. Always enjoyed it. It's my favorite holiday. I love to do it. And this year, because of my mental health, I just knew I couldn't do it. And I just happened to mention that to my son-in-law. God, I love him. Back in probably August. And I never mentioned it again. And a couple of times I asked my daughter, so what's going on for Thanksgiving? And I think she could tell in my voice, and I think my son-in-law remembered that. And when I asked last time, my daughter said, I think Ray wants to host it this year. And instead of being upset, I was relieved. And I said, okay, good. and she was relieved, and Ray was happy because he had this wonderful recipe he found online. And instead of me being worried that, oh my God, he's going to ruin the turkey, I was like, good. Because he went to culinary school, and I was relieved. And even if my son would have done it, he just naturally has it too, because I call him my husband, the father of my kids. He was an excellent cook. He just knew how to cook. He just did it, and he was wonderful. And my son is naturally like that too. So anyway, I was relieved, and he just kept talking about this wonderful recipe he had, and he wouldn't tell anybody about it. And so I'm just going to skip to Thanksgiving. And when we got there, he showed me, he cooked it in a bag, and when I saw the bag, I was like, oh no. But I couldn't get all of it because his mom told a story right after he was trying to tell me the ingredients, so I couldn't get everything. But I think he put lemon slices or something in the cavity, and an onion, and something else. And I tasted the meat. Oh my God, it was so fucking good. Juicy, tender. It wasn't dry at all, and it had such a good flavor. I was ashamed at the way I've been cooking my turkey for years, and my turkey has always been good. He did a wonderful job. It was a wonderful Thanksgiving. Okay, fast forward to the next day. Now, I'm always, this whole, month, I will wake up, I might be severely depressed the minute I wake up. I could hate my dog. I have to take him for a walk, and I despise him. I don't really, I love him. But he might linger too long in one spot. He might bark at the deer. And I'm like, you son of a bitch, you know, and it's not me, it's what's going on in my brain. And it bothers me because I can't control it. And forgive me if I break when I'm talking, I can't help it. So, anyway, in the meantime, by the way, I called a whole different doctor, and I got an assessment with them on the 5th of December. A new psychiatrist. I got to get an assessment first, and then I'll see, I guess, I don't know, the psychiatrist, and then take it from there. My daughter goes there, and she's got a therapist she can call anytime. And they gave me a number to call for if I can't take it anymore. It's an emergency number. I don't have that right now at all. So that's encouraging. So anyway, fast forward Friday. Oh, and you know how I pay, you know the problem with the electric. They won't let me get the electric turned on until I get that. It was $1,000 paid off. Well, I'm having a hard time doing that. I got it down to $800. Well, they got the program now for the winter. You can pay $175, and they will turn your electric on if it's off. For the $175. Well, I have been paying. Well, I've been trying to pay the apartment complex. They have had, I've been asking them, I'm supposed to be paying them monthly through management, the lady that does the management. The owner, I don't even know if he knew this was going on. So in August, I moved in June. In August, I finally got her to tell me how much I owed. It was $92. I paid her in a money order and made it out to the complex like I do the rent. And so then come September, I saw her. I mean, I see her around the complex, but I saw her in Dollar General. And I said, oh yeah, this is what I'm doing. I told her what I was doing to try to get the electric in my name. And she goes, oh yeah, I have to get what you owe. I said, yeah, I'd like to know. And that was left at that. I saw her again while I was walking the dog. And I said, did you find out what I owe? Because now it is October. And she said, oh, no, I haven't talked to him to find out. He doesn't even know because it's automatically taken out of his account. Because as far as it is, this apartment is empty. So it's automatically taken out. Remember that. So I said, okay. And she goes, yeah, because, you know, you shouldn't have to pay a large amount at one time. I said, right, because I still have to try to pay on the balance I owe, and I don't want to pay on that balance, and then you tell me it's $100 and I don't have that $100. Okay, fast forward, I see her again, and I tell her I'm going to this utility fair type thing where they help you if you're disconnect or you're in disconnect. And she says, oh yeah, I'll talk to him. You haven't fucking talked to him yet? So now I'm getting pissed. I can't pay on the electric if I don't know how much it is. So she said, yeah, I don't want it to get built up. And then I said, yeah, right, I know. Okay, so now it's Thanksgiving. So this is 3 times we talked about it. So let's say that's 3 months since August, since I paid last time. August, September, October, now it's November. I see her. This is the worst day I've had. I've been crying. I don't know why I'm crying. I don't. It just happens. Everything I hear makes me cry or get angry. I'm taking Chewy for a walk. He's acting like a dick. He's getting tangled up in his leash because he sees a squirrel over here, he sees a dog over here, he sees a person over here, and leaves are rustling, and he thinks it's a noise, so he goes that way. I'm constantly untangling. I walk into her, and she's got this whole fucking attitude. She goes, "Oh, I have your balance." I said, "Oh, okay." She goes, "You owe $225." I said, "Okay." And she said, "And this is Friday now." And she said, and he said, "If you don't have it, if you don't pay immediately, he's having your electric turned off Monday." What the fuck? I said, "What?" And she said, "Yeah, you had to pay it or it's going to be turned off Monday." And she's just like being real stern about it. And I'm like, I've been asking you. I've talked about this 3 times. That's like once a month. And she said, "I don't know why it's so high. You must be running the air conditioner." Seriously, like, what the fuck? I'm looking at her, and I don't know if I should bitch at her or cry. It was such a strange emotion. I was mad and holding back tears at the same time, and my dick dog is running around my legs, tangling me, and people are coming this way, and someone's throwing garbage away over here because the dumpsters are over there, and he's barking and tangling me, and I'm rocking back and forth. And she goes, "I don't know what to tell you. You've been here 6 months and you haven't paid anything." And I'm like, "What?" I said, "I paid $90-some, whatever." She goes, "Well, yeah, but I don't know if that's in here or not." I said, "Well, can you find out before I make out the money order?" And she's like, "Well, I'll try." And she said, "You've been here over 6 months." I said, No, I've been here maybe just 6 months." And she goes, "No, you moved in here in like February." I said, "No, it's not February. It was like June." She goes, "No, February or May." I said, "No, it was June." She goes, "I think it was February, or I think it was May." I said, "No, it was June." She goes, It was definitely May." And I'm fucking freaking out now. My dog's freaking out. Everything's freaking out. She walks off, and I'm like, what the fuck just happened? She's always been nice to me. So I get him untangled, and I drag him back in the house. I don't even give a fuck if he's shit or not. I come in, and I bawl my eyes out. I can't help but cry. And this is the first time I actually thought I'm going to kill myself. I've always thought I was afraid to. Now the only thing I have is the air pistol with the tank thing. I wanted to put that to my temple. I did. I gotta block my nephew. My grandson from this, so he doesn't see this. Those are my thoughts. I'm like, I can't take this. I can't take this. I can't take it. So anyway, I was just so confused at what was happening because I have a doctor's appointment for pain management on the 30th, which is actually today, which I have to cancel because that's $175. My medication is $60. My rent is due on the 1st. I always paid it early, but now I pay it on the 3rd because I get a check on the 3rd. And I'm able to take half of what I get on the 4th Wednesday in a month and half of what I get on the 3rd and pay the rent before the 5th when it's late. I can't do that now. I can't even go to the doctor. I have to divide that up somehow. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm so confused because if you pay the rent after the 5th, it's a $25 late fee and $5 a day. I'm fucking freaking out. I know I'm not paying the internet. I already know that. Now my insurance, I know I have to work every day. Can't get out of that. There's nothing I can do. I'm just going to have to take ibuprofen, which is ripping a hole in my stomach and my, what do you call it? This thing down here. It's burning. It hurts in here when I swallow anything because I've been cutting back on my medication in case I can't get to the doctor or can't get to him right away. I want to make sure that if I run out, it's not going to be as bad. So it's if I swallow liquids, it hurts going down, and then it feels like it's coming back up, and it hurts so bad. And there's nothing else I can do, right? I'm panicking. So it's like right now, I'll be left with maybe 300 towards the rent. And then I just have to keep working. And as I'm working every day, I'm getting charged $5 a day. And I feel like it's the electric company's fault in the beginning for telling me I only owe $280 some twice when I called. They never told me about what was in collections until I moved in here and went to pay the bill. Why couldn't they tell me when I first called? I would have never moved, right? So all this shit is going through my fucking head, and then I'm thinking, Christmas. I got 3 grandbabies, and I already told my daughter, I can't buy you anything. I can't buy Ray anything, I can't buy David, my son, anything. The grandbabies are what I'm buying. I can't even do that now. And I'm like so fucking... Stop. I'm so fucking out of my mind about this. Yeah, I'm fucked up about the rent. I'm more fucked up that I can't even buy them. Maybe one thing. But my insurance for the psychiatry, the assessment, all that bullshit, it covers everything, but I gotta pay the first $50. So, you see, everything this month is killing me. But everything is important. So, yeah, I'm hanging in there, but barely. And in case my grandson's listening, I was only kidding. I would never do that. It was just a joke. It's silly because that would never happen. So, yeah. Yeah, and, so that's what's going on. But, I've been making little videos of my animals. I don't know what's wrong with them. They've been, like, hanging by me. It's driving me crazy. And my dog has just been sitting there staring at me. Staring and staring at me. My cat has been this close to me. She is always, like, real close to me. And I don't know why. She just keeps looking at me and meowing at me. It's driving me crazy. And when my dog's staring at me, it's like, what are you looking at? Are you seeing some kind of black aura around me that means I'm gonna die or something? I mean, it's like, I'm scared. I don't know why he's doing that. So I thought I'd just let you know what was going on. I am not in that deep depression that I was in. But I have a lot of, what do you call that? I snap real easy. I get angry real easy. Irritable. I cry real easy. Boy, do I yell at God a lot. Yeah, I keep telling him he doesn't exist. And then an hour later, I'm begging him to forgive me for saying that. It's nuts. I can't. I don't understand what's going on. I don't. So anyway, that's why I'm not on. I might show. Oh, that video I posted. This is crazy. I was sitting in my chair because I was going to paint. I was going to finish my painting, and I couldn't find the colors I needed. And I know I just got new cubes, or new tubes, last year for Christmas. So I had to go through the closet and empty it out to find the other box of paint. And I was getting hot, and I was frustrated. I thought, fuck this, I'm sitting down. So as I'm sitting there, I hear this weird cat. It didn't sound like my cat at all. And it sounded like it was above me and behind me. But then it went over me. I know, I'm probably schizophrenic by now. But it kind of like went over me and sounded like it was in the bedroom. So I'm looking on the floor though for Miss Kitty. And then when it sounded in the bedroom, I'm yelling, Miss Kitty, I'm coming. And I have a camera because of things that have been going on in here. And it's motion. It works as soon as there's motion. That's why you only see me and hear just my last I'm coming. And I run into the bedroom, and Miss Kitty's just putting her head up. I'm like, what? What the fuck? What are you doing? And it wasn't her because I know her meow. So I look out the window in case there was a cat in trouble. Like a coyote, which I did not want to see, or the deers were picking on her, or something. Nothing. I go to the door. There's nobody, no cats in the hallway, and you could hear on that video the last meow. That was the last meow I heard. I don't know what that was. That was really freaky. Yeah. Weird thing? I don't know. It's like, I feel like some of the things that were at my house, the old house, followed me here. And it's not like, because I thought about it, being schizophrenic, but things are still happening there. Like my daughter still will say, I had this on the table and it disappeared. It's gone. Her and her husband would find things missing that they had, and they can't find it. It's completely gone. And you can always tell when the kids are lying. You can just see it right in their eyes, and you can always get them to tell the truth just by telling them, please tell me the truth. You'll get in less trouble if you tell me the truth now, and I won't be so sad, or whatever. And they'll walk away swearing they're telling the truth, and 5 minutes later they're walking with their heads down, and they always do this. They've never done it. Things are put in different places. Now I'm gone, and that's still happening there. So I don't know. But anyway, yeah, I don't know what's going on. So that's why I got the camera, because weird things are happening here now. So, and my animals are reacting to the things. It's not just me, it's them. So I don't know if it was a ghost cat. It sounds funny. And I'm afraid to tell my new psychiatrist that. Yeah, so it's the second ghost cat, by the way. So anyway, I sound crazy now. But, and the camera, like I said, it's motion, how do you say it? Motion activated. I put it in the bedroom where most of the activity happens. It's gone off by itself when the animals were out here and me out here. Twice it went off by itself. Nothing showed. There was absolutely nothing on the camera. So, yeah, I don't know. So anyway, I'm gonna go because I'm tired and I've been on here 25 minutes and I'm sure you're already bored. So, yeah, that's it. That's what's going on. So, yeah. I think you have like 2 or 3 months before they can evict you. But like I said, this manager lady, I talked to her again. After I paid the $225, and I told her I paid it, it's in the slot. And she said, yeah, he said, absolutely, you have to get it in your name. He's not waiting any longer. And she was like so cocky about it. And she's the one that told me when I said the one time, I don't want to get kicked out of here. I need to know what I owe. She goes, oh, he's not gonna, as long as you're paying, he doesn't care. And then all of a sudden, it was like a big deal. And I was like, maybe she got yelled at for it. I don't know. But why treat me like shit? I'm the one who keeps asking about it. And she's just real, like, cocky with me. I don't know what I did. I never did anything to her. I never complained about anybody. Oh, well, I did. I complained about the guy upstairs that keeps clearing his throat. But I just said it to her. I said, the only time I really use electricity is lately when I have to have the TV on and the fan on at the same time because the guy upstairs is driving me crazy. And I think she knows him because he's been doing it a lot less since I said that. And she's been cockier. That's when she started getting cocky. So I don't know. It fucking sucks here. But anyway, that's it. I'm gonna go. And, yeah. That's what's been happening. So I will talk at you again. Hopefully sooner, but I will, if I don't talk to you sooner, I will let you know how the assessment went. And, because I don't know what goes on in an assessment. I never had one. I don't think I have. Anyway. But, anyway, bye guys. Take care.